the big name, the big face in filmdom is here this evening at the Sharif Fort for the inauguration of this film festival. In a short while from now will be the inauguration proper, and the Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Shri H.K.L. Bhagat, will be here to formally declare the 2-week bonanza of festival films open. The unique aspect of the festival this time indeed is this presence of the Bombay or the mainstream film industry in such a big way, unlike I think any of the years one has seen, certainly I have seen in the past few years. And this certainly speaks of either the overtures made by the film festival directorate itself to the industry or vice versa. In any case, there is a golden congruence of interests, of aspirations between what is the mainstream cinema of the day and the nouveau riche or the new the art film or the parallel cinema of the day. We already have a number of interesting film personalities inside, seated in the Sharif Fort Auditorium, even before we came on the air to introduce you to them formally. Most of them, of course, very well-known faces, filmmakers, stars, artists, technicians, and of course, a galaxy of filmmakers of repute from abroad who have come into this festival being held in Delhi. Although this is a non-competitive festival, unlike a competitive festival which normally is held in Delhi, the presence of foreign delegates here really, I think, endorses the decision of the directorate itself to improve on the quality and the nature of the films that are entered at the festival by making it non-competitive. And the film entries themselves, of course, have been handpicked, chosen to represent just about the best films of the year or the last year, which have been represented or won covetous awards at such prestigious festivals as Cannes, Berlin, Carlo Vivari, Montreal, Venice, everywhere across the world. And so this, in fact, is perhaps one of the best festivals in terms of the collection of films, and as the evening seems to prove, also in terms of the attendance, in terms of the presence of the industry, in presence of stellar constellation. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes, I'm from the Soviet Embassy. I'm cultural counselor.
Oh, lovely. Happy to welcome you.
Do participate here.
And the Soviet delegation we look forward to seeing in the course of this festival.
Thank you. Thank you.
Most of us, of course, are familiar with the fare this festival has to offer. Most of us, of course, are already aware with the fare this festival has to offer. We have a full world section on world cinema representing some of the best films of the year, over 100 of them. There are two very interesting retrospectives from abroad. One with Vera Chetilova of Czechoslovakia and the other of John Schlesinger from the United States. There's, of course, the famous retrospective devoted to Raj Kapoor, the thespian, the doyen of Indian cinema. And then there's a section on the old masters devoted to Fritz Lang, one of the pioneers of world cinema, as it were. And then, of course, the usual features of an Indian panorama, which today, or this time, assembled some of the best films Hello Amitabh. This is a wonderful opening interview, I must say. I've been waiting for the right star to come along, and here she is, Amitabh Malik, a friend to those who know her, a friend to those who don't know her too.
Well, I'm not a star though, Sashi. You are the star.
Not quite. You know, you have become the star over the years with your, I think, perceptive writing on cinema. How does it feel to be at this festival, and how would you distinguish this from the festivals you've attended?
Always excited at every festival. My heart leaps a few bounds whenever I come. But the main point I think is that I think this is going to be a good festival because the bad competition films are out. I have supported this move throughout and I stand by it. I think it will be a lovely festival, and we have Kabir Bedi doing the honors and a very good film to start. So you can't expect anything better than that. And the sun's come out too.
Thank you very much, Amit. I'm sure we'll live up to see that. Yes. Well, as Amitabh Malik was just telling us, the Festival Directorate's decision to make this non-competitive just about seems to be vindicated even by the kind of enthusiastic turnout and response here this evening. And as I mentioned earlier, by the variety, the quality, the selection of films that are on show during the next 2 weeks here in New Delhi. Here we have a very, very unassuming man who's trying to sneak past me. This is Shivan, a well-known filmmaker from Kerala.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be here this time? And
Good.
are you looking forward to the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, I will be here.
Have you any entries this time here?
No, it's one of my associate production is there. It's Rak.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Good evening, sir. And it's quite surprising to see a policeman at a film festival, if I might call it that.
Why not?
Why not? Yes, well, certainly why not. Tell me, what do you expect in a film festival?
Feelings too, isn't it? We can appreciate a picture also, is it?
Of course you could, of course, and I'm sure you will. And I'm sure you will. Tell me, what do you look forward to when you come to a festival?
Well, something different, something new, you know, a kind of different kind of art kind of film. One's fed up of seeing these normal run of the film pictures that you
Do you see a lot of them?
Hardly, never, in fact, never.
Thank you very much. All the best. That, of course, was Vijay Karan, the Police Commissioner, Delhi. Welcome to. Good evening, and this is the Soviet delegation, I assume. Are you happy to be in Delhi?
Вы знаете, сегодня вторые сутки, как мы находимся в Дели. Мы счастливы, что приехали сюда. Вот мы всегда поддерживали, поддерживаем этот фестиваль.
We always supported it and support this festival.
И желаем ему ни пуха, ни пера.
And wish good luck to the festival.
Right. Would you introduce yourself and your delegation to our audience, both in this hall and to the millions of them watching us on television tonight?
Как бы вы представить вашу делегацию сейчас?
Мог бы я?
Да, вы.
Вот, попробуй найди нашу советскую делегацию.
It's quite a problem
Надар,
to find our people.
Надар Манагадзе,
Nadar
режиссер,
Managada,
постановщик
film
фильма
director.
из Грузии.
He's from Georgia.
Александр Скольдов
Alexander
из
Askoldov,
Москвы,
film director from Moscow.
режиссер фильма «Комиссар».
Oh yes, the film Commissar.
Will be screened.
Людмила Зайцева,
Людмила Зайцева,
прекрасная советская актриса.
famous Soviet actress.
Она играет в фильме, который будет здесь
She's playing main
в Деле
part
показан.
in the film
«Маленькая
which
Вера».
will be screened, Little
Юрий
Vera.
Назаров,
And Yuri Nazarov, also a well-known
актер
actor.
этого же фильма.
And he is also representing the same film as Ludmila.
А нас я вообще не говорю.
Thank you very much, and here's wishing you happy viewing and a good 2-week stay in Delhi.
Спасибо. Спасибо.
Thank you. That, of course, was the distinguished Soviet delegation. And as we just heard, we have a very good film from them, Commissar. We've also heard of another film called Little Vera, which all of us look forward to seeing in the course of the next 2 weeks.
Shashi, you know Kabla, director Aditya Bhattacharya.
Here we have well-known director Aditya Bhattacharya, whose film is on in the panorama section this time.
Not so well known.
Well, about to be well-known. May I stand corrected?
Yes,
About to be well-known?
hope so.
How does it feel to have your film enter the festival?
Fabulous. Yeah, I've been attending festivals now on all kinds of pretexts, you know, as a press person and all kinds of other things. And I'm happy to be here finally as a filmmaker.
Right.
And feels fabulous.
Yeah, I'm sure you feel fantastic, and I'm sure you'll feel even more fantastic when people have seen your films
Yes.
and react to them.
Yes.
Right? Have anyone seen it yet? No. Here, not yet.
The press have seen it. I've been getting excellent reviews, and I'm releasing in February.
Oh, great. Well, all the best, Aditya, and once again, I wish you happy viewing throughout the days you are here in Delhi with us. Thank you. I don't know actually now.
Somewhere around.
Yeah.
Who's the chief guest? Will we wait?
There we have another famous favorite face of Indian screen, Dilip Kumar. Dilip Kumar ji, may I have a moment with you, sir? It's lovely to have you with us this evening, and how do you look forward to seeing the next 2 weeks?
It's lovely to be here and I look forward to it. Let's see.
Have you been able to, do you think there's been a greater participation by the industry this time? It does appear that a lot of you have
Yes, yes. It's obvious that there is...
industry is very much associated.
The industry is associated with this festival. It's a happy augury and I hope that it bears some fruitful results. Thank
When
you.
you say happy augury, were you suggesting that this wasn't happening before?
I don't mean anything of the same sort, but what I say is that there is more participation now than is usual.
Thank you very much, sir, and happy viewing. Thank you. So.
How are you? Hi. Why?
We have Basuda, you can't hide away. There's somebody who's trying to hide away from the camera, you know. I have the advantage of pulling you out of hiding because I can tell them you're hiding away and...
Yes, I am hiding. I'm wanting to hide.
Basuda, it's lovely to have you again, of course. We see you at festivals and tell me, what do you think about this festival? The mix of stars and non-stars, filmmakers, non-filmmakers. Do you think it's good for the festival or bad for the festival?
Well, academically probably it is a little confusing, but otherwise I think it is contributing in a very strange way towards the popularity of festivals. And I think in our country, this not having competitive festival is a very wise decision, because then this can become a festival of festivals, you know, festival of beautiful films, and nobody comes here with any complex. And in a festival like this, tension is less. So it is wonderful.
But you don't think this is some kind of backing out, some kind of cowardice? We tried a competitive section and we have...
I don't think, I think foolish courage is stupidity. So as long as you cannot bring the market of the world in a festival, you cannot afford to have it competitive. Because the market of the festival, you know, better films are always in, you know, our own good filmmakers, they want to give their films somewhere else, not in your own country.
Well, I'm sure the festival will bear you out, Basuda, and here's wishing you too happy viewing during the next 2 weeks. Thank you very much. Well, I'm afraid we just missed some stars.
Whatever you were saying, say it again.
I don't know.
Important people.
Yeah, so I mean, when they saw the lights here, they ran away the other side. Well, it also looks like we have a distinct disadvantage in standing here with the lights on in the limelight, as it were, because I find many of the stars, some glitter, evades us and gets into the theatre from the other side. But we have managed to get Nana Pathak, who is a well-known face by now on the Marathi and Hindi screen. Welcome to Delhi and to the festival. How does it feel to be here?
First time attending festival. I don't know what is festival actually. Said let me know first. Then आयुष्यात पहिल्यांदा फेस्टिवलला येतोय. फेस्टिवल कसं असतं माहिती नाही आहे. आता बघतो आणि मग नंतर सांगतो पुढच्या वेळी तुम्हाला.
Right. So you'll tell us later after you've been through it how it is. All right?
I'm absolutely blank.
That's a promise. Thank you. Bye bye. Hello sir, may I interrupt you for a moment?
Yeah,
Would you like to introduce yourself to our viewers? And
yeah, definitely. Actually, I import films from the festival for All India.
From?
For all India, from all wherever.
Oh, I see. You always come. Right, great. Lovely to have you.
Yeah.
All the best. Bye-bye. Well, this gentleman who's trying to evade me again is a very important personality. You're on television just now. Why? He's the chairman of the Kerala State Film Development Corporation, Mr. P. Govindapillai. That's it. And happy to have you here with us today, sir, and I'm sure you'll be with us for the next 2 weeks. Thank you. Kerala, which of course produces a very good crop of films year after year, and is perhaps the most represented section in the Panorama segment this year. And we have another well-known star from Kerala coming in, Madhu, a veteran star from Kerala. Hello sir, nice to have you with us, and welcome to Delhi and to the festival.
Thank you.
We also had the privilege of seeing him in a very beautiful role in I.V. Shashi's 1921, which I am sure many of you will see in the course of this festival in the Panorama section. Welcome again and all the best.